The cheapest eats on the Las Vegas Strip. I'm Chris, this is Yellow Productions. I do travel guides that are fun, informative, and entertaining. This video is part of my series on Las Vegas, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the cheapest place to eat on the Strip. You know, the days of the $1 shrimp cocktail and the $2 steak on the Las Vegas Strip, unfortunately, are long gone. The Strip has become quite expensive, and you really have to hunt for cheap eats. Well, in this video, I've done the hunting for you, and I'm going to break down some of the places to get the cheapest food around. I'm going to share with you where you can get the cheapest breakfast, the cheapest steak, good deals on prime rib, really cheap hot dogs, and of course I'm going to be talking about where you can get some of the best tacos on the Las Vegas Strip as well. Now these prices might not seem that cheap to you because you might say, well Chris, in the town I live in things are way cheaper. Well, I assure you, for Las Vegas these prices are quite cheap, and I won't just be talking about $2 hot dogs. Well, in addition to talking about $2 hot dogs, I'll also be talking about some of the cheapest all-you-can-eat options as well. By the way, this is part of my Las Vegas series. If you want to know more about Las Vegas, I've got a link in the description to my entire Las Vegas playlist, including a video I've titled The Best Cheap Eats in Las Vegas. That one has more expensive eats that includes things like Shake Shack and Earl of Sandwich that I won't cover in this video because most everything in this video is under $10. And we're going to get started inside the Planet Hollywood Hotel. Now, while these eats aren't the cheapest on the list, the Planet Hollywood has the most cheap eats locations all under one roof. Let's go inside and check some of them out. One of the cheapest breakfasts you can get on the Las Vegas Strip is at La SALSA Cantina. $4.79. You can get 2 eggs cooked any style, your choice of bacon, ham, or sausage, hash browns, and corn tortillas. You can add a Bloody Mary to that for 99 cents. Another great option for breakfast, you can get this one all day. It's located just outside Planet Hollywood. It's the PBR Rock Bar and Grill. You can get their classic breakfast for $4.95. But perhaps the best deal of all might be that you can get a free bull ride with the purchase of an entree or drink. Right next to the PBR Rock Bar is one of my favorite places to eat in all of Las Vegas, the Earl of Sandwich, the world's greatest hot sandwich. I'm not going to talk about it in this video because I talk about it in my best cheap eats in Las Vegas. If you want to see more about that, find the link in the description below. If there's a cheap eat spot that's been recommended to me more than any other, it's this one, the Ocean One Bar and Grill, located across from the Rainstorm in Planet Hollywood. This place has lunch specials, $4.99 for anything on the menu, including salmon. They've got beers all day for $3 and 3 cocktails for $10. Dinner specials, pretty reasonable too. You can get a half-pound sirloin burger for $7. If you want to splurge a little more, you can get 8 ounces of prime rib at Cafe Hollywood for just $14.99. Comes with all the fixins, including house salad, veggies, and potato. You'll find this off the main casino floor. For the cheapest and best tacos on the Las Vegas Strip, visit Tacos El Gordo. This is a chain originally from Tijuana, Mexico, so you know it's authentic. $2.60 will get you a taco in a variety of meats. Their specialty is the adobada taco, which is a roast pork that they slice right in front of you. I've got 2 of them, so $2.60 each. They're hot, they're moist. It comes with the adobada, some sauce, onions. Let's dive into one of these tasty morsels. The pork is juicy, it's flavorful, and a great interplay between the sauces, the onions, and the cilantro. You know, I often say Mexican food doesn't travel all that well very far from Mexico, but these tacos travel really well here to Las Vegas. Super authentic, and I should know because I grew up in San Diego, right across the border from Tijuana. They've got a lot more items here than just tacos. The tacos happen to be the cheapest, that's why they're in the cheap eats video. Now, the way you order is you find what you want on this sign up here, and then you go to one of these order here signs. So if you want carne asada, you go there. If you want adobada and al pastor, then you come over here. After you have gotten all of your food, then you're ready to pay. You come over to the cashier right over here and you pay, and then you eat. Now this seems almost too good to be true, but at the Flamingo, they're advertising 50-cent beers at the Bird Bar from 5 to 6 p.m. Not sure how long this one's gonna last. For some of the cheapest hot dogs on the Strip, stop into the Casino Royale Hotel in the back of the casino. There's the $2.49 foot-long hot dog. To pretty good deal because it's not just any hot dog, it's a Nathan's hot dog, which are pretty tasty. They've got a lot of other cheap eats, including a corn dog for only $2.19. They're open till 1 a.m. weekdays, 3 a.m. on weekends. Casino Royale also has $3 bottles of beer all day, every day. Also inside Casino Royale is a location of the epic White Castle burgers. You can get one of their slider burgers for $1.29. Although for my money and taste buds, I think I'd rather go to McDonald's, which is just right next door to Casino Royale. The best part about this McDonald's, it's got an escalator to take you up. Though you are gonna have to walk down, burn off some of those extra calories. But if you want some really good burgers, just head a little further south on the strip to the Link Promenade. That's where the High Roller Ferris wheel is, to In-N-Out Burger. Get a double-double, that's their double cheeseburger. You can also buy shirts and souvenirs right here in their company store. More on In-N-Out Burger is in my other Cheap Eats video. If you're hankering more for pizza, well, right next to In-N-Out Burger, stop by the Flour and Barley Brick Oven Pizza to-go window. You can get a slice of cheese here for $4.50, or if you're here during happy hour, you can get a slice of cheese or pepperoni with a beer for $8. Panda Express is always a solid option for Chinese eats. They've got numerous locations around the strip. For something cheap, check out their Panda Bowl, one item, one side, $8.20. Never eaten before, check out the orange chicken and the chow mein. If you're with a big group and you can't decide what cheap eats to get, well, there's a few food court options on the Las Vegas Strip. The first one we're gonna check out, it's this food court. It's located in the shopping center right next to the M&M store and the giant Coke bottle across the street from the New York Hotel. It's called the Showcase Food Court, and to get to it, you've got to go up an escalator to the second floor. Up in the food court, you'll find a Subway for sandwiches, India Express for Indian food, Sbarro's for New York pizza slices for about $5 a slice, another outpost of Panda Express, Del Taco for Mexican food that is open 24 hours, but last but not least, there's also a location of Popeye's Louisiana Kitchen, famous for their fried chicken. You can get a two-piece combo meal, two-piece of chicken, a side, a biscuit, and a drink for $8.99. And make sure you get some of their sweet iced tea. So if you're a viewer from the US, you might say, Chris, why are you showing all these American chains that I already know about? Well, not every visitor to Las Vegas is from the US. To many people, they've never had some of these chains. So if you like fried chicken sandwiches and don't mind paying a few more dollars than Popeyes, come over to Bally's. Right in front of the Bally's entrance in the Grand Bazaar shops is this place, Blue Ribbon Fried Chicken. They have a really delicious fried chicken sandwich. Their original is $9.50. They season it with honey. They've got the honey on the side. They've got regular honey, wasabi honey, and chipotle honey. So if you like it spicy, and I liked it spicy, that chipotle honey on the sandwich, really quite delicious. And if you just feel like a little nibble, well, you can get their smoked mac and cheese for just $5. If you're up for some more grab-and-go style eating, check out Walgreens or CVS. They're two big pharmacy chains with lots of locations along the strip. In addition to pharmacy items, you'll find mini grocery stores inside with lots of fresh food, pre-packaged food, even food that you could cook back in your hotel room if you've got one with a kitchenette. Maybe lesser known, but just as good as Walgreens and CVS are the ABC stores. This is a convenience store chain from Hawaii. Inside, you'll find a refrigerator with a bunch of fresh food. You got sandwiches, you got fruit, you got wraps, you've even got fresh yogurt parfaits. The sandwiches, the parfaits, the wraps, they're about $5 each. And if you're trying to pre-fuel before a night on the town, you'll find quite a good selection of beers, wines, and other spirits. If you're looking for a quick breakfast for the next morning in your room, you'll find a reasonably fresh pastry rack of muffins, about $2. And I mentioned the ABC stores from Hawaii, so of course they've got King's Hawaiian dinner rolls. And if you're feeling like noodles but can't quite make it to Chinatown, you'll find a whole noodle rack. Cup of noodles, 99 cents. If you need a bottle of water, stock up here. You can get a liter of water for $1. Sure beats the $6 you'll pay in many of the hotel and casino gift shops on the Strip. All right, so let's talk about some all-you-can-eat options now. Buffets on the Las Vegas Strip are really expensive. A great way to get some good deals on Las Vegas buffets, check Groupon. On Groupon, there's often like 2-for-1 specials for Las Vegas buffets, and while they'll still be expensive, they'll be more reasonably priced then. But if you want all-you-can-eat knowing that buffets are expensive on the Strip, you can be a little bit creative. Here's a creative option. Buca di Beppo inside of Bally's has an all-you-can-eat pasta special for, what is it? $13.99, the all-you-can-eat pasta extravaganza, only at this Buca di Beppo inside Bally's. Now, if you're really craving the buffet experience, as I mentioned before, they're all pretty expensive on the Las Vegas Strip. The best value you're gonna get is at the Excalibur for their all-day buffet dining pass on weekdays for $39.95. You can come into this buffet all day and get all you can eat for an entire day. If the buffet is not your thing, at the Excalibur, you'll also find a food court with a lot of inexpensive eat options right next to the buffet. Oh, and if you're looking to get married, the entrance to the wedding chapel is right next to the Pizza Hut in the food court. As I was filming this video, I ran into a couple of fellow explorers from Nova Scotia, Canada, and Nathan wants to share with you what his favorite all-you-can-eat spot in Vegas is.
Hi, I'm Nathan from Nova Scotia, and for breakfast, I would highly recommend the Gold Coast Buffet. $6.99 with the player's card, can't beat it. Been there 4 or 5 times over the years. It's better now than it's ever been.
For some of the cheapest steak near the Strip, stop by the Ellis Island Casino. This is 2 blocks off the Strip, just behind Bally's. They have a steak special for just $7.99. Though when I've got a craving for some meat near the Las Vegas Strip, I head to ROLLIN Smoke Barbecue. It's on the other side of the Strip, just kind of behind the Fashion Show Mall, maybe a block further. But you know this place is legit because they have a blinking red barbecue sign. They're most known here for their barbecue brisket. The chopped brisket sandwich is $10.99. They've got a whole bunch of different sauces. I like the sweet sauce. Let's spice this up or sweeten it up and dive in. It's a very moist brisket because it's chopped, kind of the flavor goes through it. And if you don't like sweet sauce, well, they've got 4 others. Oh, comes a couple pickles too. If you're coming to Rollin' Smoke Barbecue, because it's a couple blocks off the Strip and they're long blocks, you can see the Treasure Island back there. I'd suggest you come here on an Uber or come here with your rental car. Probably don't walk. In the summer it'd be too hot, and at night it's kind of sketchy. But for some of the cheapest eats in all of Las Vegas, head over to the South Point Hotel and Casino to the Coronado Cafe. They've got graveyard specials where you can get steak and eggs for $4.95, but you have to be here between midnight and 6 a.m. You can also do some graveyard bowling for $1 a game. Now, if that steak and eggs is too expensive for you, well, you can get hot dogs at their hot dog court for $1.25. Well, you're also going to know you need to check out some of my other Las Vegas videos. You can click right here for my entire playlist, or you'll find the link in the description below. As usual, I won't say goodbye because I'm going to see you in one of these videos.